Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving into a huge idea that's flipping the music industry on its head. So let's just get right into it. What if the secret to a successful music career isn't about crafting a few perfect songs, but about something else entirely? And I want to start by asking you a question, especially if you're an artist out there. Is your endless quest to make the perfect song actually, well, killing your career? It's a tough thought, I know, but in the world of streaming, the answer might really surprise you. So here's the main idea right here. The old way, you'd lock yourself in a studio for years to make, say, 10 flawless tracks for an album. But the new streaming way, it's all about releasing 50, maybe even more, good songs in that same amount of time. It's a massive shift from perfection to just putting stuff out there. And this gets us to what I'm calling the perfection myth. The rules that worked back in the day with CDs and radio, they just don't apply anymore. In today's streaming world, being a perfectionist can honestly be a career-ending move. And here's why that's so dangerous. Perfection absolutely kills momentum. Every single day you spend tweaking that one snare sound is another day you're not connecting with your fans, and another day you're not feeding the algorithms that decide who gets heard. Okay, so let's break down exactly why this slow perfectionist approach just doesn't work. There are some very real, kind of hidden costs to taking forever between releases, and they can totally sabotage your growth without you even realizing it. And it really becomes this vicious cycle. Look, when you don't release music often, your fans' attention, it just drifts away. Then, the algorithms see that dip in engagement and they stop showing your music to new people. That can lead to creative paralysis, which makes you take even longer, and boom, all that career momentum you built, it's gone. Which leads us to this super important idea, algorithmic trust. Think of it like this. Platforms like Spotify, they want to keep their users happy and listening. An artist who's always dropping new music is, to them, a reliable partner. They start to trust you to keep things fresh, so their algorithms reward you with more visibility. But when you go silent, that trust just evaporates. So, what's the answer? It's what we're calling the modern catalog strategy. This is all about shifting your whole mindset away from creating these individual masterpieces and toward building a huge, active, and constantly growing library of your work. Let's just look at the numbers for a second. On the left, you've got artist A, our perfectionist. They release 10 songs in 3 years. On the right, artist B, who's all about volume, releases 60. And I mean, just look at the difference. Artist B gets 6 times the algorithm triggers, 6 times the shots at landing on a big playlist, and 6 times the chances for a song to just catch fire and go viral. The numbers here really don't lie. 6 times. Just let that sink in for a minute. By focusing on putting out music consistently, you are literally multiplying your chances of success across every single metric that matters in streaming today. It is a massive, undeniable advantage. And really, this just gets to the heart of what it means to be a fan. Fans are loyal to artists who are a consistent part of their lives. They love that you're always giving them something new to listen to, not the long, silent waits. That consistency is how you build a real community. All right, so this all sounds great, but how do you actually do it without completely burning out? Well, let's get into the practical, actionable playbook right now. Okay, here's the 6-step system. 1, stop making songs one by one. Create in batches. 2, from that batch, pick the strongest tracks. 3, get them on a schedule. You want to aim for a steady rhythm. 4, and this one is so important, know when a song is good enough. It's not about being sloppy, it's about not chasing some impossible ideal. 5, after you release, look at the data, see what people are connecting with, and finally, 6, use that feedback to make your next batch of songs even better. It's a smart, sustainable cycle. And if you follow that system, you land right here, in the sweet spot. Dropping a new song every 4 to 8 weeks, that's the ideal pace to keep that all-important algorithmic trust we were talking about. It keeps you on the radar always. So now, let's zoom out and look at the big picture, because this isn't just about short-term buzz. Following this strategy sets you up for a massive long-term win. It helps you create a career that pretty much starts to run itself. I mean, this chart says it all, doesn't it? An artist with just a few songs sees this slow, kind of flat growth. But an artist with a big active catalog, they see high compounding growth. It's like compound interest for your music career. Each new song builds on the last, creating this amazing upward curve. And that growth engine starts spitting out some incredible results. With a big catalog, you've got way more songs that could get licensed for TV shows or ads. Sync licensing. You have more power in negotiations, you build up this awesome stream of passive income, and you open the door for one of your old tracks to suddenly go viral out of nowhere. Your catalog starts doing the work for you. And you're not just putting all your eggs in one basket, right? It becomes this whole portfolio. Yeah, passive income from streams is the biggest piece of the pie, but algorithmic discovery, viral potential, sync deals, they all add up to build a much more stable and diverse career. I absolutely love this quote because it just makes it so simple. You can't predict a hit song. It's impossible. But every single time you release a new song, you're buying another lottery ticket. The artist with 60 songs has 60 chances to win. The perfectionist, only 10. Who do you think has better odds? So, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this right here. In the music industry today, perfection is the enemy of progress. The artists building real, lasting careers are the ones who get it. Momentum wins, volume wins, and above all else, consistency wins. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. The world doesn't need your one perfect song a year from now. It needs your next good song a month from now. Your fans are out there, and they're waiting to hear from you. So, what's your next song?